Hey everybody, welcome back to Cool Stuff Etc. My name is Riley, and today I have just a pretty quick little haul, mail day, whatever you want to call it, video. If you weren't aware, the company Scream Factory, who release old horror films on Blu-ray and whatnot, had a Halloween sale, or I don't even know if it was a Halloween sale, but a sale around the time of Halloween. And a lot of things were on sale for quite a big discount. So I picked up a couple Blu-rays, and they took a long while to get here. And they arrived a couple days ago, and so I've been meaning to make this video, but was kind of waiting to see if I got anything else in the mail that I should include, because this is kind of, this will be a short video, I think. But yeah, so I'll just do this. I've been having some long videos recently, so why not just do a short one? So I have 4 Blu-rays, horror films, that I am very glad to have. So let's begin, shall we? Starting out, we have the Blob. This is the 80s remake, directed by Chuck Russell and written, I believe, by Frank Darabont, or he has some hand in this. Screenplay by Frank Darabont. Yeah. I have not seen this, but I have been really dying to, because it just looks amazing. It looks just awesome. And so when I saw this on their store, I was super stoked, and I jumped on it as soon as I could. So, yeah, this is the remake of the, classic 50s monster movie, done up tremendously so. Very violent from what I hear. Very cool practical effects, and an interesting enough story with some twists and turns that you might not expect. But, kind of staying true to the spirit of the original, which is always important if you care about that kind of thing, which I don't necessarily care because I have no connection to the original Blob movie at all. If I'm not mistaken, they are remaking this again, or maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I believe I have read something somewhere that they are making this again. So, yeah, excited to watch this, and I'll report back. Another film that I have not seen, Candyman, which I've also been meaning to watch for a long time. This is like a psychological, you might say, slasher thriller kind of movie, a social commentary type of thing on race relations and that sort of subject matter. But that's kind of the subtext, or maybe it's not subtext, but that's sort of the cherry on top, so to speak, because this movie is considered to be quite a classic. And I think I've seen parts of it, but I've never watched it all the way through. So I'm really excited to have it and to watch it. I have not seen the Jordan Peele executive produced remake, but I also want to see that one as well. And yeah, not much else to say. This is a classic, as I've already said. I'll show you the discs. It comes with 2 discs, the theatrical cut and the unrated cut. Guess which one I'll be watching. Theatrical. Next up, another film that I haven't seen. This is becoming a trend. Psycho 2. If you didn't know, there are sequels to the Psycho film. Yes, sequels, plural. There are 4. There are 4 Psycho films. So yeah, this is Psycho 2. It takes place 20-ish to 22 years after the events of the original film, with Anthony Perkins reprising his role as Norman Bates. And this movie asks some interesting questions about the possibility of rehabilitation, reintegration into society for people who commit violent crimes. And I think that's a very interesting lens to look at the Psycho story through. And that's kind of what interested me in it, as well as I just have heard good things about it. So, yeah, looking forward to watch this one. I'll probably do a double feature with the original and with this one. And at some point, I didn't show you inside. And at some point, I will check the other 2 sequels out because I've heard they're quite good. I can never get these damn CDs to, thank you. You can see he's right there looking quite haggard, quite old. And yeah. And lastly, a film that I have seen and a film that I absolutely love is The Exorcist III. You know, given some time, I talked about this in a video at some point, given some time to think about it, I think this might be like top 3, top 4, 5 favorite movies of all time. Like, period. This movie is amazing. I had such a vivid emotional experience watching this movie. And on top of that, it has incredible acting, incredible direction, great scares, great visuals, awesome sound design. The story is really cool. There's nothing you could say about this that would make me think otherwise. This movie's amazing. And this comes with the director's cut, which I am interested to watch. Although I've heard that the ending is quite abrupt, a bit weird. This is kind of one of the examples where a studio getting involved kind of actually saved a movie a little bit. From what I understand, at least, I was not obviously not there, but just from what I've heard from others, you know, the like Red Letter Media guys and stuff. Yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I would say you probably should watch the original. You could skip 2. You should watch the original, but I don't think you necessarily have to enjoy this. But there are returning characters and stuff, so it does help, and it gives you a better emotional connection to what's going on. But you don't have to. I think anyone could definitely still enjoy this movie if they're into horror, and into horror that's you know, it's very dialogue heavy. It's very slow at parts. I wouldn't say slow, but it's very methodical, I think is a good word. You know, it's not like jumping out at you all the time or anything crazy like that. It's really just talented actors doing a really great screenplay justice, and a director who knows what he's doing. The director of this film, if you're not aware, William Peter Blatty, is the writer of the original Exorcist novel, and as well as the sequel, Legion, which this is based off of. And so he directed this film based on the novel he wrote as a sequel to The Exorcist. And he's only made one other film aside from this. That's the Ninth Configuration, which I have not seen, but I am dying to see now. I believe it's on Shudder. Because, yeah, like I said, I love this movie. This movie is phenomenal. I think that it's a movie that everyone should see. If you're a horror fan, you definitely need to see it. It's a must watch. If you're not into horror, I think you could, I think you could get something out of it, but it's not necessarily for you. So it's okay if you don't want to watch it. But yeah, those are the 4 Blu-rays that I got. I'm eager to watch/rewatch them. And yeah, if you picked up some stuff from that sale, which I assume you might have if you're into horror and collecting horror films, let me know what you got. Let me know some recommendations. I'm always looking out for new stuff to watch. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll leave an end card here. I'm starting to do that now because I am a professional YouTuber. So it's going to be in this general area to another video. Maybe I'll make it a random video this time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, take care.